wife up. My wife's apolitical as it gets.
Don't forget, I will play your theme song. Okay, you're live.
Are we doing this presentation with the,
You could tell me, I would have done that.
Can you please turn on your Vice Mayor?
you need your mic on,
Yeah.
Mr. Morrison?
All right. Are we, what time?
Start.
Okay.
6:42.
Please pledge allegiance.
I
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty, justice for all.
Roll call, please.
Commissioner Jacobs? Acting Clerk Commissioner Kashem?
Yes.
Sorry, Greg.
Clerk Commissioner Hodgkins?
Here.
Vice Mayor Morissette?
Here.
Mayor Mohammed is absent. You have a quorum.
Thank you. Presentations. Presentations of the actual valuation report for the planned year beginning October 1st, 2024. Town Consultant Gloria Rosen. Welcome
Hi.
to.
Hello, commissioners. How are you all? Good. Thank you. There's a few things I want to go over first before we go into the actuarial. There's a sheet. The first sheet has everybody's name on it on the left, and you're going to notice we've done this before. You recall seeing this? Yes, I did this a few months ago, last year. Okay. This only, because I can't stand this, this is loud. Because of the unusual plan design
You don't have this?
that we have that is not normal for pension plans, this pension plan would have what? Well, it's bouncing back at me. Okay, can you hear me now? Oh, okay.
Yep.
Because of the unusual plan design, and I inherited this plan back in 2008. It was already in existence. I just improved upon it through the years to protect the town from liability in the future. So this is what, this first sheet that says notes on the right-hand side in red, it shows each person's name that is in the plan and people that are still here and working. And the only person missing from this is Ray, I forgot his last name. Huh? DeVille, yeah. I just discovered and just found out because Ray was here more than 4 years in one day, which was the rule what?
He didn't serve, he didn't get reelected, so
He didn't what?
he didn't get reelected.
Is your mic on?
Only served one term. He was not here for
He didn't get reelected, but the verbiage was 1 year, 4 years and 1 day. The verbiage that we agreed upon.
But if he served one term, that would have been 4 years.
That's one, but he was here for more than 4 years. Because what happened was when you come in here, you came in, whenever you came in, but he was here for 4 years and 1 day. I could prove it if I have to.
Okay. I wasn't here when he was elected. I know when he was not reelected.
But hold on one second. So I believe the way it was supposed to be written is you had to, get reelected for a term 4 years and a day, meaning serve.
You would have to have commenced the second term. That was my understanding as well.
That was my understanding as
It
well.
was originally, and then we changed it to 4 years and 1 day for the newer people. That's what I can go back and we'll have to get.
I think that needs some clarification.
I will.
It would mean you would have to serve 2 elected terms. They don't have to be consecutive, but it would have to be,
Well, the way we
be reelected to the position.
the verbiage was 4 years and 1 day. It was originally reelected, and then it was way back. So I
understand.
I will get you the information on that.
Okay, if you could just provide it to
Sure.
these two to figure that out. So.
Okay. So he's not on here. This is just the existing people and the existing people that are on the pension. And one of the former commissioners passed away, and her 2 sons are the beneficiaries of or inherited her 10-year program. You all remember the program? I'm sorry. Let me go back. If you die, your spouse or heirs or child receive 10 years of benefits as a benefit. You all remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So her heirs were her two sons, and they are receiving the benefit for 10 years. What happened was it didn't cost the plan any money, and it didn't cost the town any more money for contributions. But what happened was we had enough insurance and life annuities on her to take that money and put it into the pension to pay out the heirs. And that's what this is all about. After I found out that we need 10 years of, after you die, your beneficiary, it could be your aunt, your uncle, your mother, your father, your sister, your brother, gets 10 more years of the same amount that you got, plus COLA. So I put in and introduced life insurance that would protect the plan when somebody dies. And upon their death, the money gets put in, the plan owns it, the plan is the beneficiary. So doesn't go to you, it goes to your heirs. So that's what this is for. So I wanted to give you the information on that. And you'll notice that it has $3,818,000 that is the total life insurance and benefits for the future, for the heirs. And on the right-hand side, you're going to find this. Do you recall 2 years ago when the contract lost $1 million? You recall? Well, now it's over $4 million, so it's back $1.5 million that we've made back. But we'll go through that afterwards as well. In the meantime, on this sheet, it shows you on the bottom that the total between the life insurance and annuity cash value and the actual value of the pension is over $4,271,000. Do you have any questions about this before I go on?
Yes, that value, would that fluctuate with the stock market?
Yes.
Okay.
Not the death benefits, no. That can't fluctuate. The death benefits on the left-hand side, life insurance and annuity death benefits, that remains the same and growing. So that cannot change. Because the annuities that I did have death benefits built into it. So they give them an extra year.
All right.
Any other questions on this? Okay. The next one is this sheet here of the ones that I want to go over. And I would like you to turn, this is your package for the actuarial. Hello, Maya.
Hi.
And I would like you to go to page 3 first, if you would. And if I have to make the correction and take Ray out, I can do so, but after I find out, I have to get all the paperwork that we did. But if he is included in this count. Page 3. You have it? Okay, so we have 11 people. 5 people on the plan right now and 1 person that's terminated, vested, and then we have retirees and beneficiaries. So we have 3 retirees and what? You want a question?
No,
Oh, I'm sorry. So there are 11 people involved in the plan, which include the 5 of you, plus the original 5 that we had, and then 4, and then the one that died, her beneficiaries are 2 of them. They get paid off. And you will find that the determination is today to bring this into the future. We are 104%. Go to the bottom. It says funded percent. We are 104% above where we need to be right now. Where last year we were only at 90%. You see that on the bottom?
Yeah.
Okay. They use 6.25. The state of Florida says you can use future income or future earnings based upon a 6.25, and it'll carry for many, many years. So I'm going to show you the pages of what we've been doing all these years and how much we've earned, but I wanted to show you this. We need $152,912 deposit to bring this forward to the future. The problem is Ashira retires. At 55, she's allowed to get out her retirement. She lives 20 years. Then her son is another 10 years. I'm just giving you an idea so you'll understand it. She's the only one here on this panel, on the group, that is able to do that right now. So that would be 30 years of the salary plus COLA. Every year, they have a COLA. I'll show you that as well afterwards, built into this. I don't know, do you remember all that? Everybody? No? We've gone over this before.
Yeah,
All right.
I remember.
So we need, at the end of the year, which is September, we need $162,469 to be put into the plan as a deposit. Go to the next page. On the bottom of the next page, you're going to see for the year 2023, we had an earnings of 11.47. 2024, 22.62%. Now, these are moderate investments. Because of the age of the group that we started with, and except for Ashira, most of them were over 60 or close to 65. I'm sorry, some of them were older, and those are the ones that retired. So we had to they decided to do moderate investments and not risky investments. Yes, we should have had 40% invested return, but because it's moderate, we didn't lose as much when it went down. Any questions about that? Above that, where it says benefit payments in Part B, D, you see Part D on that same page? We put out $222,184 a year right now in benefit payments for the ones that are currently collecting. And you see the difference between last year and this year on the values?
Yeah.
Okay. I would like you to go hold on, page 5 we did. History of the, go to page 18 if you would. You all have that? 18? This is the history of all the annual rate of return since I started the program. So it was started in '08, so there's the first year going down, and you will see the history of the investments and how they did. Any questions?
Do you have an approximate average that on our return?
I'm saying what?
An average over all these years.
It was about 7%,
That's pretty good.
a little more. Because we had some negative years and very low years.
That's done very well.
Page 30. Here is probably where the error is, and I'll have to go back and find it. But I want to show you the Commissioner's retirement plan supplement, the information on the summary of the plan. You see when we started the plan in October 1st, 2008? Well, there were 2 commissioners already receiving money from the town to pay them for their benefits. One was retired, and then the other one died, and his wife was getting the commission, the monies. Well, unfortunately, it's not in this, the money that was spent out, because I didn't have those people at the time. But I inherited them, and we paid them out from the plan, but it's not reflected here. So I could go back and get it if you need it, but I don't see any purpose to it. Okay, so I want you to read down and normal retirement and early retirement.
Hey, you can retire.
You can leave now, Ashira. Goodbye. Retire. Goodbye.
Exactly, let's go.
I'm joking. Do you have any questions about this? So in other words, Masfika, you get reelected again, or you come back, you're going to plan to be elected or plan to run again. And then you serve let's say 8 years. At that point, so that you'll understand, each year there's a 20-year vesting period where you're 100% vested if you serve for 20 years. But if you serve for 8 years, it's 5% a year times the 8 years. So that's 40% of your salary that you are making is what you would get for retirement. And then your family, whoever you chose in your family, would get 10 years of the same. And it includes COLA, and I'll go over the COLA with you also. But I want you to understand how this works. So are there questions about that?
So a family member after we pass will get 10 years of the
Yes.
benefits?
Yes. And you have already all named your family beneficiaries. So if God forbid you die, if you're in office, they assume that you would have been in office for the 4 years and 1 day. But I have to correct that if it's needed to be corrected. So that assumes that you are already here. Even if you're only here 2 years, 3 years, and you die in office, you would get the 4-year benefit, which is 25% of the 20 years.
25%?
They die in the first election periods.
In the first election period of your salary today. If the salary goes up, that goes up as well. But once you leave here, your salary remains the same as it was when you were working at that time. It doesn't go up.
Why is it 25%, not 20%?
Pardon me?
4 years.
4 years, yeah.
4 years,
Well, 4 years, 20, how much?
20%. You said 25%.
20.
My hearing.
5% a year.
5%
I know
a
that.
year.
That's why I thought you said 25%. I was like,
No, 20.
okay.
5% a year.
Fuzzy math.
Yeah.
And for those that go over their 20 years, Gloria,
Pardon me?
for those that go over their 20 years,
Then you deduct something, right?
Wait, let's go. I want you to go to the COLA on page
Number goes like, what's the percentage they will?
35, if you would.
35.
I die.
then
Going
page
to
35.
get-
10 years
Yes.
out.
Yeah, so what's the percentage there? What is the percentage she will get? Like,
But you will get your salary for 10 years
The cost of living, in the middle of the page, you'll see
if you die.
is 2.75 COLA. And that's done every year. They're giving the COLA the extra money.
That's the life insurance.
yeah,
So it covers,
still you have to be.
the COLA rider covers inflation. Listen, there are 40 pages here. I didn't want to get into the 38 pages. I didn't want to get into all 38. I can at any time you have more questions. I just wanted to do the highlights. So this way, we've had a presentation, a little understanding, and I'd be happy to come back and if you have more.
Madam Chair, just a brief question if I could.
Go ahead.
Mr. Town Attorney, my understanding is the composition of the pension board, controlling board, is actually the members of the commission currently.
That's correct.
So I'm just wondering if it would be appropriate for us to entertain a motion to accept and approve the report.
And when Ms. Rosen was complete, that was going to be my suggestion as well.
Okay.
Yeah, the 5 commissioners are the 5 trustees of the
Yes.
plan. And at every year or 2 or 3, whenever the mayor changes or the mayor is still the mayor is the first trustee, and then all others under her. And then if she leaves and somebody else takes the mayor, they're the main trustee that signs all the documents. It's just a signature situation. But you're all trustees. So nothing can be done without all of your knowledge.
Make a motion to
Accept.
accept.
I can't hear you.
Approve if we could.
Yeah, it's
Make a motion to accept and approve.
Somebody,
I'll second.
can we say? Motion to approve?
Okay.
Yes?
I second it. yeah.
Okay, good.
Roll call.
Commissioner Jacobs?
Yes.
Mayor Mohammed?
Yes.
Acting Clerk Commissioner Kashem?
Yes.
Vice Mayor Morissette?
Yes.
Clerk Commissioner Hodgkins?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Thank you.
Can we run through this first?
Well, all of you can contact me at any time if you have questions or you want to discuss
And you have
this.
the consent agenda, Mayor, as well.
What? Did,
I'm sorry, you have the consent agenda as well.
yeah, no, that's what I was asking because somebody needed a break. I wasn't sure when. Okay. You have the item number 5.1, approval of the minutes for the December 11, 2024 meeting. I'll accept a motion.
Motion to approve the minutes?
Second, we have not started the.
Yeah, we need to start.
No, we're still.
I'm missing that. You too. Oh, yeah. You shorted me.
I'm sorry. Who's the
I
second?
second it.
Roll call.
Yes. Vice Mayor Morissette?
Yes.
Acting Clerk Commissioner Kashem?
Yes.
Mayor Mohammed?
Yes.
Clerk Commissioner Hodgkins?
Yes.
Commissioner Jacobs?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Gloria. Thank you. Okay.
Thank you.
I'll get back to you.
Yeah, no problem.
I'm going. Is it safe to assume that I could roll these comments over to the next meeting and we can go ahead and adjourn this?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So all in
Also
favor?
for the
Motion to adjourn.
motion to adjourn.
The pension board meeting. Yes. Is there a second?
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Meeting adjourned